12th day of Christmas, Rob Top gave to me Kyouki by Domitios, Modius by Vexion, Speedrun by Kaido, Advent Aurora by Ultimate, True Effect by Psychwall, Auditory Breaker by Laser Blitz, Twilight by Yuko, Lucid Nightmares by Cairo, Descent into Exile, Brigand of Tarkos, Verdant Landscape by Nisha, Brickman Picker Shots by Robot Chief, and Twilight Spire by Ice Rod GD. It just happened like that. Dude, stop, I don't want to open the fucking screenshot. I beat Kyouki. Hi guys. So I beat Kyouki. This level has definitely a lot of history, with me. I first went for this, I don't know, around like May last year. I was originally just gonna jump from Verdant Landscape to this, but it was just so hard, I just ended up dropping it quite fast. I spent roughly 46,000 attempts playing it back then, and my best run was 58 to 100, and my best from 0 was 12%. Coming back to this level, I had around an extra 27,000 attempts, so in total it came to 73,747 attempts. The reason why I cut this so close is because even though it might seem like I had a decent amount of time, since today, my completion date is the 9th of December. By the time you're watching this, I'll be in Denmark, spending time with my girlfriend for Christmas, and I would have left on the 19th of December. So instead of having 16 days, I would have had 10, which isn't the biggest difference, but Just the knowledge of that really stressed me out, especially because my consistency wasn't all that great up until today, where I ended up getting like 17 attempts at the second half of the level, which is just wild. So yeah, I'm gonna go through the level and just show like the main, like I guess, choke points or just the main things about the level that, say if you want to go for it, you look out for, or just if you're interested. So first of all, this pre-drop is really good. I really like this pre-drop. It doesn't necessarily get that hard up until a little ship swing upcoming. Okay, so this little ship here was the first really difficult part of the pre-drop for me. I don't really know what it was, but I struggled to get this consistent. Once you pass that though, there is only one more thing that'll trip you up in the pre-drop, and it is this wave. This wave is definitely the hardest part of the pre-drop. It's pretty difficult. The timings are really hard, and it's quite sudden, but it does get quite consistent. Okay, the drop. This instantly throws you into one of, if not the biggest choke point in the level. This wave is impossible, and it does get really consistent, and I mean like really consistent, as does most of the stuff in this level. But at first, this is so hard to get down. This ship, oh my god. This ship was like my arch nemesis. I couldn't fucking do it. I don't know why, but I died to this ship so much from zero. I don't know what my problem was, I'm gonna be honest. Because it's got a consistent click pattern and the way it flows really well. I just couldn't get it down. This dual wave spam is annoying. It's just a dual wave spam, and I notoriously fucking suck at dual wave spams. I couldn't get the one in midnight down, and I couldn't get this one down. It did get decently consistent, but there are a lot of times where like it kind of just felt like luck. This first ship thing is really awkward. This ship is so fucking hard. It is impossible. This little release is probably the single hardest click in the level, I'd say. I did find a good way to like combat it there, and it was to click in the center of the portal and release early, because it's really hard to die to this block or this spike. So if you release early and click in like the middle of the portal, you should make it pretty much all the time. This wave is genuinely impossible. It feels impossible at first, it's impossible for most of the time. There are times where it gets really consistent, but it is just so hard. It literally feels like the biggest choke point ever for so long, but once you like understand the click pattern and how it works, it slowly gets more and more consistent, and you feel so cool doing it every time. This part is without a doubt the easiest part in the drop. There is only one difficult thing in this part, and it is the wave at 47. Although, because I was getting quite unlucky and I was tired a lot of the time, I did choke this part a lot. So this wave here is like it's practically the only hard part in this section. I died to this click here like 5 times. I have no clue why. This transition is really hard to get down at first, like really hard. But there is a specific click pattern to it, and it's also if you're a little bit too high or a little bit too low, even though the gaps are so tight, it's quite easy to adjust. This spider was a bit iffy. I didn't really like these 2 clicks here. I died by clicking too late here one time, and I just like died to the saw, and it was really annoying. And another annoying thing that happened is from zero, I landed on this saw. For the people that don't know, in Spider, the way you die to saws is you have to land on it first, and there is a frame where you can land on the saw and not die to it, and that is what happened to me from zero. Here's the clip. I landed on the saw! That was genuinely so fucking annoying. This ball timing is pretty tough, but it's quite consistent. This duel is not too bad at all. It is very learny, but once you get the click pattern down, it just plays itself. This part was definitely one of my favorite parts. I love the click pattern in this part so much. This wave it was also so impossible to learn and get down, but This gets like even more consistent than the wave at like 37. Some of these timings were super difficult and very, very chokeable from 0. Especially this thing. This ball timing here is, it is crazy. 69 to 72 in this level was definitely one of the hardest sections, but in the last few days it got very, very consistent. This green orb is fucking insane. Now here's the second door. The first click into it is a really, really difficult click. You have to click so late off of this block. Oh my god, dude. I died to this click here 3 times. What? It was genuinely so embarrassing. It happened twice today. I couldn't tell you why I struggled with this click, because when I say it's just a click, it's just a click. And oh my god, it was so infuriating, and I couldn't grasp my head around why. I am very surprised I didn't die to this wave, I'm gonna be honest. This wave is so hard, and the click pattern is so brutal. This wave is really fun though. Alright, this little section is also some of the hardest gameplay in the level. 82 to 84, I guess, is so hard. First off, you have this little ship swing here. It doesn't seem too bad, but the slowdown fucks with your momentum in the ship so much that it's a completely different, like, rhythm. It is so hard to adjust to. I only died to the swoop up here once, and then I died to this gap twice. This spider just, I'm gonna be so real, the spider just fucking sucks. It is so annoying. So if you click too early here, your trajectory is just fucked for the black orb. So it's better to click later so you're higher on the black orb, or else you're gonna like die like this. After that in the spider though, it's just hard timings, but they are just way harder than everything else. It was just so annoying to die to. Once you pass this robot though, you really should get to the ending. This ship is, or at least for me, I didn't find it that hard at all. However, I died to the first, not really the first click, but kind of the first real click of the ship. I died here because I clicked too late, and that was devastating. That death really stung. Now we're into the ending. I believe this to be the hardest part. If you go by like 10% sections, I think this is the hardest part. First off, this first click is wild. You have to click so late off this block to land here. I only died there once from 0, which I'm very thankful for. At first, this wave is impossible. Once you get the click pattern down, it gets very consistent. Now, this ship was the hardest part of the ending for me. I'm lucky I only died here once, because it is genuinely so difficult. Just this swoop up first is so hard, and then stabilizing yourself to fit through this gap, and then straight fly downwards is really difficult. I ended up doing this stabilizer click here so you can like get into the gap. I ended up doing it way too, like, I held for way too long, and I died like this. No! Oh my god! So that was really sad, and that would have been a fluke from 76, which is unfortunate. This blue orb was so difficult for me, and I haven't heard anyone else struggle with it, but I really had a tough time with it, and it killed me a lot in runs. After that, the rest of the ending is not too bad, and once you pass that blue orb, it's just don't choke. It's not like it's crazy to die past. I mean, I died past, because I was very nervous. But yeah. Oh, but no, actually. Dude, please. There we go. Okay. But yeah. So that's Kyouki. Very difficult level. I'm really happy to have beaten this, as it is an incredible level. Like, an incredible level. I would definitely recommend it if you're getting into, like, really difficult stuff, like top 10s. But, I just did not have the greatest time with it, and it was mainly because of the, kind of time limit that I had. But yeah, thanks for watching this video. I really do appreciate it. And thanks to everyone in the Told You It Was a Christmas server. You guys definitely helped me push through with this. It meant a lot. Yeah, thanks everyone for watching, and have a very nice Christmas.